Do you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
And welcome back to the Paramount Fine Food Center in Mississauga, Ontario. This is your National Development Center competition for 2024, presented by Top Rated Sports. My name's Pierce Lang. I am so incredibly excited to be here along with you today. We've got a fantastic matchup between NDC Ontario in the white tops, red shorts, red socks. They're going to be going from left to right across your screen, taking on CF Montreal. CF Montreal, blue tops, black shorts, blue socks, going from right to left. Up top for Montreal is number 9, Hossein Sokou. On her left will be Liana Tarasco wearing number 10. Number 7 is Natalie El Mokbel. Across the middle, they got 4. And from left to right, it is number 33, Michaela Aitken. Number 8, Marianne Van Duisburg. Number 4, Juliette Perrault. Number 17, Sandrine Broual. Number 20, Mia McLean Mercier. Number 6 in the middle is Yasmine Decombe. And number 13, Inez Nourani, is on the right. Starting in goal will be Khadija Cisse. For NDC Ontario, they're going to be lined up in a 4-3-3, as we've come to expect over the last 3 seasons with this club. Early chance here for I think I've been lied to here by the coaching staff. I think we've got a mix-up with the numbers, as that is Kennedy Belfont wearing number 60, upgraded from 74. Good for her, climbing up the ladder. To her left in the center will be Adriana Bianchin, who scored on Monday. And then Nicolina Stocky on the left, wearing number 21. In the middle, it's going to be 38, Tegan Mellenhorst, the powerhouse, the straw that stirs the drink here for NDC Ontario, wearing number 38. Behind her will be Emeretta wearing number 82, and Olivia Chisholm wearing 79 across the back. It's going to be Reese K who just slapped that ball up the pitch in the middle wearing number 78. Number 77 is Katie Ozard. Number 62 is Maya Angus, and then number 72 is Victoria Rocky here on the right side. Starting in goal, Noelle Henning, as we have come to expect. That's it, folks. We're underway. Cisse with a big sprawling save, diving to her left to bat that one out of the goal. We'll see how Montreal handle this NDC attack. NDC beating Vancouver on Monday, then Vancouver beating the wheels off of Montreal yesterday, if I'm frank with you. It was not pretty. But it's a new day. And a different lineup here for CF Montreal. Final score yesterday was 5-1 for the Whitecaps. This is Emeretta pushing into space, looking for Nicolina Stocky. Trying to get Soku involved. Number 8, Van Bloosberg, in on that challenge, getting the call. There is Marianne Van Doisberg getting us back underway. Played up onto the wing here for Michaela Aitken, and she's going to promptly walk herself right out of bounds. Olivia Chisholm giving it to Rocky into the middle for Mellenhorst. This is Emeretta turning, feeling the pressure from behind, and she's going to go to ground, winning the call. Calmly walking up to the ball and delivering it to Victoria Rocky. Mellenhorst turning, creating space for herself. This is Retta. Retta getting it out wide, trying to engage Belfon, and it's going to be out over the line for a Montreal goal kick. A booming kick from Cisse. Belfon trying to win the ball back. She does. Here she is working up the right side, trying to slip it through for Mellenhorst. All worked out onto the wing here for Aitken. Aitken slipping a pass in for Tarasco and cleared by Reese K. Ball played back for Aitken. She's got Mellenhorst on her. She'll leave it for Tarasco. Tarasco playing it back here for Juliette Perrault. A little pass into the middle for El Mokbel, rather that. Talking to a couple fans here earlier today, El Mokbel was someone who really impressed a couple of the spectators yesterday with her fancy footwork, and we'll see what she's got in store for us today. Another one rocking the low socks. What I will say I do appreciate about the women's game at this stage and place in time is that the holes in the backs of the socks hasn't permeated into the game. I'm not a fan of the speed holes here. Noelle Henning smacking a ball out towards Nicolina Stocky, and she's gonna watch that one go over her head and out. Perot chests it down. Sliding challenge there from Mellenhorst to Stocky coming around the corner. This is Noorani. Angus putting it in for Reda. Katie Ozard using the keeper. She's off to Michigan State University next year, is Noelle Henning. Played her youth soccer at the Milton Magic, one of the larger clubs here in the province of Ontario. I want to say they're top 4. I think it's Oakville, Burlington, Milton, and someone else in the top 4, which is wild because they're all bordering each other. It's Katie Ozard. Reese K. No one pushing forward, creating any urgency here from NDC, and they're more than comfortable to stand on the ball in the back. We've seen that from this side over the years, that they're willing to wait it out. Here's Chisholm down into the corner, battling with Noorani. Maya Angus is going to have to come back and collect. She's found Reda. Stocky laying off a pass for Chisholm, but just slightly off target. Chisholm was offside regardless. 10th minute of play here, friends. Still 0-0. Mia McLean-Mercier playing a ball through the middle. Going in to get a foot to that is Tarasco. She went down to ground in a heap, getting the call. Van Duisburg across for Noorani. Noorani cutting back into the middle to avoid Istaki. Perot putting a ball through to Tarasco. This is El Mokbel. Ball out wide for Brualt. Brualt's cross. It's put out there by Michaela Aiken. Ozard out wide for Chisholm. Chisholm playing a little bit further to the left than where we're used to seeing her. Obviously someone who's been very competent in the center of the field. Got lots of minutes last season with this side. If you were watching the Interprovincial Championships, she banged one in off the crossbar. Highly controversial as it was not counted as a goal, but it appeared to everyone and their cousin that ball crossed the line when it came down off the woodwork. NDC Ontario ended up losing that match in a penalty shootout to Montreal Outremont. This is Perot. Montreal Outremont, credit to them, beat this side. CF Montreal in the Ligue 1 Quebec playoffs. Ooh, chance in there. Narani getting on the other end of it for Montreal, luckily. This will be Retta to take the corner. Retta smacking a ball in. And Soku got her head to it. Reese K putting a ball in towards goal, kinda. Reese K, who's graduating in 2026. Made a verbal commitment at this stage, as I understand. Ball goes back to Khadija Cisse. Cisse slapping a ball out onto the corner. Rualt got a foot to it and tried to put it into the path of El Mokbel. Noelle Henning on it now, taking her time. Getting Katie Ozard involved. Ozard looking up. She's got that look on her face like she wants to switch the play here. Chisholm's going to collect it in the middle. She's bowled over by Van Duisburg. Adriana Bianchin running around, causing all kinds of problems here for Montreal. Bianchin with a great level of aggression. Mellenhorst going to shot off. Well read there by Victoria Rocky. She's going to chase that ball into the corner. Reese K filling the gap here on the right side as Rocky stands over the ball now. Still with it. Elfon putting a ball over to the other side of the pitch. It's Stocky wins the throw in here for NDC. Quickly taken in for Chisholm. Olivia Chisholm on it, getting it out wide for Maya Angus, getting it right back to Chisholm. Soku's coming in quick, and Chisholm had to get a toe to that to poke it out of Soku's path. Soku's not waiting around for anyone. She's trying to win that ball back up high. Turned over. This is Perot. Perot laying it off, and Montreal will work the ball around. Rocky through pass. This is Bianchin. Bianchin tries to cross it, and that's out off of Yasmin Dacombe. Chisholm, back post. I think that went off of Bianchin's head. I don't think she knew much about it. Van Duisburg able to clear. Ball brought down there by Brualt. Van Duisburg back for Nourani. Reset with Cisse. This is Mia McLean-Mercier giving it back to Cisse again. Ball worked up onto the wing for Aitken. Chisholm tried to turn. He's going to win the ball back for NDC Ontario. Katie Ozard directing traffic, and she's going to use Reese K. K looking up, putting the ball into the middle, hoping to connect with Belfon, and it's going to go out for an NDC throw. Mellenhorst controls. Rose on Mountain Horse back. Mountain Horsing towards the top of the box. Carrasco playing it backwards. She receives it again and decides to switch it in the back. Lofted ball here for Grualt to run on to. Ozard's gonna play that out before she can get to it though. Ball put in for Noorani. Noorani will control. Noorani being harried there by Estaki. McLean Mercier out onto the wing for Aitken. Aitken deemed to be offside on the attempt. Nil-nil here, 18 minutes into this one. We're here at Paramount Fine Foods Center in Mississauga, Ontario. It is the National Development Center competition presented by Top Rated. My name's Pierce Lang. We've had some fantastic action over the last 3 days. If it hasn't been the NDC competition, we've had the National Elite Showcase going on at the same time, simultaneously, if you will. Ball played through to Tarasco. Tarasco puts it into the middle. Soku gets onto the end of it. Soku on her left foot. Soku with the shot in towards Henning, and Henning makes the save. I think that's the first save we've seen from Henning so far in this competition. Ball headed in towards her, and that's an easy one for the big, tall goalkeeper. Ozard to reset for NDC. Kay looking around, scanning the field for options. Soku giving direction to her teammates to try and fill in some gaps here. Olivia Chisholm having to come back and collect that ball if it was almost turned over in the middle. Mellenhorst playing it back to Henning here, and they're hoping to reset. Montreal seemingly hemming NDC Ontario into their own end here. Bianchin trying to turn. That ball's going to go off of Bianchin's shins and out for a... Okay, it's going to be an NDC throw, but it was clearly off of Bianchin's shins. Looks like Bianchin took a bit of a knock on that. Hate to see that from Adriana Bianchin. She had such a tough time last year with a back injury, only making it back into the lineup at the end of the summer. But when she did get back in, she scored the only 2 goals for NDC in that interprovincial championship. Looks like she's able to put weight on that ankle, though. She reaches back for her calf. I think she's going to be okay. Both teams going over and having a sip of that high quality H2O. Getting some last minute instruction from the coaches. And it looks like it's Bianchin's right heel or Achilles that's getting the attention here.
Starting the front, okay?
Aitken trying to get it into Van Doesburg, and maybe not the best option on that throw. Stocky giving chases. NDC continue to go at this, down a player. Interesting maneuver there. Not sure what we'd call that. And it looks like we've had another substitution here for NDC Ontario as Brianna Gaynor's come into the match. McLean Mercier giving it to Perreault. Perreault attempted a shot from distance but had it blocked, and going up to meet that is Mellenhorst using her size there. A little battle with Van Doesburg. So I think that's what the sub is here. So Istaki switched over to the right side, or top. Yeah, she's going to be the top of the arrow there. And it's going to be Brianna Gaynor on the left moving forwards. So that looks like Bianchin's day done. Perreault popping that ball up into the air, headed back. Istaki's going to come away with it and play on Gaynor. Charging out of her goal is Cisse. Cisse smashes the ball up over the top for Kay to get under. Aitken with it now on this near side. Laying it back for McLean Mercier. And Doesburg. Ronnie trying to clear. Perreault on it now. Perreault playing it out onto the wing for Rouault. Rouault collects, top of the box, tries to play it in. Ozard gets a foot to it. Coming out of her goal is Henning. So Koo on it now, and she tries to chip the keeper from the touchline. That's going to go out for a Montreal corner kick. Montreal coming out with a lot more enthusiasm here today in this match. Although they really kind of kept it close for the first bit in that game against the Whitecaps. It was 2-1 for a brief moment in time before the wheels fell off. Montreal's set up here on goal kicks, causing all kinds of problems for NDC Ontario. They know what the passing lanes are that these girls want to use. Rocky playing a ball to Stocky. It seems to have rattled NDC Ontario a little bit here. I've never really seen them this out of sorts. By Angus stepping up to make The stop there for NDC Ontario. Mellenhorst stepping in to try and win the ball back. This is Perreault. McLean Mercier through the middle. Mellenhorst will get the call. This is Katie Ozard. Out wide for Angus. Great read there from Brual. Mellenhorst snatches it back for NDC Ontario, and she'll use Henning to cool things off here once again. Chisholm coming back to find some space and give her team some options. Van Doesburg popping it up over the top. Retta getting ahead to it. Van Doesburg's leg clattering into Chisholm, and she'll get the call. Lucky trying to get through, and she's turned around by Tarasco. Perreault out onto the wing. Brual pushing it forward, but it's going to find Katie Ozard in white rather than blue. Ball pushed into the corner, and NDC Ontario really looking disjointed here, disconnected, not connecting passes as we are used to. Their neighbors from the east here giving them some trouble. Chance here, shot in towards Cisse. She makes her second save of the day. Sliding tackle there by Kennedy Belfoam. Again, Montreal able to get the ball back and get themselves out of trouble. This is El Mokbel. Mokbel with her head up, looking to move to the left, and she gets it out onto the wing here for Aiken. Aiken looking for an option in the middle. It's going to go out for NDC throw. Mellenhorst playing it up for a Stocky. Offside. Ronnie giving it up for Mercier McLean. Soku. This is Emma Retta. Retta's going to go back to Ozard. Ozard lumping it up over the top for Mellenhorst. Mellenhorst takes a shove from the back from Decombe. Chance coming here for a Stocky in alone on Cisse, and Cisse will come out and beat her to the ball. And dangerous here from NDC Ontario. Henning well out of her goal. Carrasco had a look, but made the wise decision not to waste the ball. Chance coming here for El Mokbel. Sandrine Brualt offside. About 14 minutes to go here in the first half. Still 0-0. Bit of a chess match here between these two sides. Henning's made a save. Cisse's made 2. But other than that, it's been a lot of battles lost in the middle of the field. Perot, El Mokbel. She's going to try and thread the needle here for Tarasco, and Tarasco is going to chase it down in the corner. She gets onto it at the touchline. Tarasco losing out, and NDC unable to clear. Reese K finally gets a foot to it, and she's going to put that out for a corner kick. This is Van Doesburg. I think the chant is in the goal. It's a new one. Doesburg puts a right-footed in-swinger into the box. It's Ozard getting ahead to it. Cleared from danger by Chisholm. Ozard with another head to the ball. Is Stocky with a very high foot there. Perot looking for the call. Great job cleaning up the garbage there by Aitken. Tarasco turning, and she was clattered off the ball. Reese K turning it over to Van Doesburg. This is Tarasco. Tarasco outside of the boot into the path of Soku. Soku unable to get around Katie Ozard though, and that'll go out for another Montreal corner kick. Still 0-0 here, friends. We got one more game left in the NDC competition for 2024 here at the Paramount Fine Food Center in beautiful Mississauga. That's going to be tomorrow as Montreal take on the Whitecaps again. Ball all the way through for Perot. Getting in on that was Brianna Gaynor. Van Doesburg to line up this corner kick. Right-footed ball swinging out to the top of the 6-yard box and headed back out towards Van Doesburg, kind of, I think. Oh, McBell should have got that on frame if they're trying to take the lead here. Ball popped up over the top. Gaynor giving chase. Gaynor blows the tire and goes to ground. Charging up is Maya Angus. This is El Mokbel. El Mokbel still working hard to try and keep the ball moving forward. Bualt into Natalie El Mokbel. Play switched here on a lovely ball for Mia McLean-Mercier, but just too much on that one for her to get on to the end of. She gets a put out to stop this attack, though. Belfon winning the throw here for NDC Ontario. Rocky playing it in for Retta. Lovely little touch there from Angus. Chisholm playing it out onto the wing, but it's picked off by Brual. Jacome on it now. Soku trying to get around Katie Ozard, but no path to freedom there. Noelle Henning getting it up for Gaynor. Retta's brought it down and plays it back for Kay. She has to get rid of it in a hurry. Decombe controlling. Carrasco outside of the boot, but it's going to be Rookie coming away with it. Oh, Rookie tried to play through Chisholm, but they didn't have the mental connection there. Rocky getting a foot in. Perot brings it down. Mayangas stepping up and making the play. This is a Stocky now, slipping it out for Belfond. Belfond with it now at the edge of the box. Belfond with a left-footed shot, and that looks like it was blocked. And it's going to go out for a corner. There's about 7 minutes left here in the first half, friends, if my sundial reads right. I think we're on time. It's about 4:08 right now. Chisholm puts the ball in, going front post, and Cisse will come out and collect that. Cisse pitching the ball out to her left. Ball intended for Tarasco. Retta, quick 1-2, but Perot steps in and breaks up that little move in the middle. This is Elle McBell. She got a chance to push out to her right, and she does. So Koo with it now. So Koo looking to get Tarasco the ball. Elle McBell with Melon Horse all over her. Chisholm trying to bring it down, and Ozard's clearance is going to be blocked by Soku. Chisholm gets the call as Bruel went through her back. Reese K with plenty of time. She's going to send it over to Ozard, and Ozard's going to have a look and give it right back to Noelle Henning, as just not enough movement here in the middle of the field. And I was mistaken. It's 40-minute halves, not 45. So, sincerest of all, in a few minutes with your second half of action here from the Paramount Fine Foods Center in Mississauga. It's your top-rated National Development Center competition for 2024. second half of action here at the Paramount Fine Food Center in Mississauga, Ontario. We've got NDC Ontario taking on CF Montreal. This is your last game of the day. It is the National Development Center Competition for 2024, presented by Top Rated Sports. My name is Pierce Lang. I am so incredibly enthusiastic about being here. I hope you're feeling the energy through your speakers. It's Olivia Chisholm with it on the right side for NDC. The score's 0-0 right now. It's been a bit of a chess match, neither keeper being tested too much. And while I do say that, we did see an incredible save by Khadija Cisse very early in the match. But beyond that, only one more shot either way in the first half. Cisse playing the ball out, and Rocky smashes that back in. Ball headed back for Cisse. Montreal did a very good job in the first half, causing problems for NDC, getting the ball out of their own end, something I don't think they've really faced at any point in this program's history from my observation, having called them over 3 previous seasons in League One Ontario. Seems like Montreal have found a way to fill the spaces, paper over the cracks here in their own setup. Mellenhorst trying to bring it down, but it's Perreault winning the ball. Ball through the middle to Soku. Getting a touch on that was 25 in blue, who is the new substitution in for the second half. You'll have to forgive me as I do get us updated on who's in the match now. So it looks like El Mokbel has come out of the match and been replaced by Boulanger. So that is number 25, Flavie Boulanger. Don't believe there have been any other changes. Although, I think I'm wrong. That is number 28 on the other side of the pitch, who's made her way into the match. That's Amy Medley in place of Mia McLean-Mercier. Brianna Gaynor is going to win this ball in the corner. Fabulous sliding challenge there by number 27. That's Alicia Garardu, who's also made her way into this match. Or Garrod, rather that. Apologies. I believe she's in for Aitken. Ball into the box, headed away by Soku. 63, Annalisa Colangelo coming in for NDC Ontario. Looks like she's replaced Retta. Ozard getting the ball up for Balfon. Balfon trying to play through Maya Angus. Montreal going to get the call deep in their own end. Looks to be the only sub here for NDC Ontario. Is Colangelo, who's made her way in. Katie Ozard with it now. Plenty of room in front of her if she wants to step up and take it. Colangelo giving it right back to her. Pressure coming from Flavie Boulanger. Ball played back. Amy Medley with it. Medley pushing her way in through the middle. Mellenhorst coming away with it. Mellenhorst outside of the boot for Chisholm. Boulanger playing the ball forward, running onto its Tarasco. Tarasco with one step over, moving into the middle, trying to get past Reese Kay. She's laid it off here for Brualt. Brualt's found Soku. Brualt's going to collect it in the corner and swing it across, but Noelle Henning is going to come out of her goal, and that looks to actually be Madison London in goal now in place of Noelle Henning. So another sub there. London getting some minutes here. Colangelo working her way through the middle. Plenty of trouble there as Boulanger is tugging away at her shirt and her arm. Or Brualt, rather, that is wearing number 17, my mistake. Ozard leaving it for Reese Kay. Soku turning, leaving it for Boulanger. This is Perreault. Perreault cutting back as Colangelo comes out to meet her. Mellenhorst now with the quick 1-2. Mellenhorst trundled over. An opportunity here, but great work by Maya Angus to recover the ball for NDC Ontario. That looked a very, very tricky situation if Boulanger could have got a foot to it. That ball's out. It's another sub who's made her way in. Here, number 32 for Montreal, Bianca Hainish. Talking about her yesterday. She was with this NDC squad last season. Her sister also played for NDC Ontario, so I'm wondering if they perhaps moved as a family to La Belle Provence. Would be the only reasonable explanation. She plays at Purdue University, from what the interweb tells me as well. Or at least she's committed to. Here's Nicolina Stocky, who will be playing at Arizona State. London able to clear. Angus coming back to try and grab the ball. Out to Hainish. Bianca Hainish will get the call. Looks like Kennedy Balfon's going to be coming off. So is Rocky. It'll be Showborough coming in on the right side here in place of Balfon. Ball goes back post and headed wide of the goal. Trying to figure out who the other substitution was over on that far side of the pitch. Looks like it might be our other Gainer sister here. Mellenhorst. It is, in fact, Kayla Gaynor. Mellenhorst trying to work her way through. Ball popped up into the air. Perot gets it out onto the wing. This is going to be Tarasco battling with Gaynor. Boulanger unable to get it through the NDC back line. This is Colangelo out wide for Showborough. Showborough with it on her left. Trying to get around Hainish. They'll be familiar with each other. Showborough faking across and Hainish getting a foot in and telling her that she doesn't want to have to deal with her for another few seconds here. Angus getting the ball into Mellenhorst. Ball slipped through for Showborough. Showborough looking for Colangelo. The ball is going to be pressed out wide. Ball back into the middle for number 38 in blue. Another substitution here for Montreal that we've got to get caught up with. So 38 is Kayla Tandem, who came in for Soku. Tandem wearing number 38 today. Here she is with the ball at her feet. The Stocky getting a foot to it. Noorani getting it through to Belanger. Turned over. Chisholm turning with it, finding Ozard. Then the last substitution that I appear to have missed. Oh no, I mentioned it before. Is Garrod. Mellenhorst trying to play through with Stocky. Still on the ball, lovely little bit of footwork there. She's got Shobro on the left side. Shobro now with it, trying to cut back on Sandrine Brual. Shobro colliding with one of the Montreal defenders, and that ball stayed in, I think, but they're gonna give it. I have no idea. It looked like it. The players acted as though it stayed in. Collision was between Ines Noorani and Shobro. Chisholm standing over it. Maya Angus giving her the short option. Chisholm slaps a right-footed ball back post. Tarasco got a foot to it in towards goal off the boot of Mellenhorst. And unable to make anything happen up top so far. Madison London getting it over for Ozard. Jacombe almost losing the ball there, and this is Hainish. No, sorry. Noorani once again. Jacombe. Chance here for Colangelo. She's going to play it back for Maya Angus. All through to Mellenhorst. Mellenhorst across the face of goal. Nobody there to tap it in. Hainish, one of 5 siblings who all play at Ottawa South United, and a chance in here, and Cisse will come out and dive on that. I'm thinking there's the possibility, I've been wrong once before, but if she's from Ottawa, maybe there was a conversation that was had to have her join Montreal's NDC program because it's a much shorter drive and closer to home. But I can find out confirmation. I would urge you to do the same. That's just speculation at this stage. Looks like Tarasco is going to be coming off here. Coming on in her place is Elmok Bell. Mallory Tremblay has entered the match for Montreal as Chisholm swings a right-footed ball into the middle of the box, headed away by Camden. A little bit of work there from Belanger. Camden getting it up for Elmok Bell. Hainish getting around a non-rushing Colangelo. Hainish with their head up, and he's going to play it into the corner here for their teammate number 3 to run on to. Ball across the box, Camden close to it. Reese K tried to get it in towards goal, but not close enough. Colangelo whistled down for the foul there. I've got confirmation here that number 3 is in fact Savannah Chennai. This is Chisholm weaving her way out of trouble, playing a ball up onto the wing here for Shobro to run onto, and she's unable to keep that ball in. And out for a goal kick. Ball played up for Belanger. Camden getting a foot to it. This is Brianna Gaynor. Brianna Gaynor out onto the right side, trying to get around Elmok Bell. Like a ball into the middle. Mellenhorst was there, cleared off the back line by Nurani. Camden turning, Laying it off for Al McBell. McBell with a couple step overs, and she walks right into Olivia Chisholm. Chisholm playing it back for Ozard. Melon Horse with her head up, and she's gonna use Madison London. London only able to clear to the edge of her box, and she's going to recover that save. Slow things right down here through Katie Ozard. Katie Ozard going with the long ball over the top. Mellenhorst never going to win that header. This is Hainish. Hainish cutting to her left. Colangelo called for another foul. Bianca Hainish standing over this ball. 4-1 wall set up in front of her. Looks like the stocky Colangelo, Chisholm, and Mellenhorst. Just putting it over to the side. No one able to get onto the end of it though. Madison London sprawling, but we've got a goal here for Montreal, and you can see how much it means to them. They go celebrate with the whole team. Still plenty of time left in this one. Looks like it was number 7, Natalie L. McBell, who put it into the back of the net the way she's celebrating. I genuinely have no clue who put that in. I'm honest with you, that scramble in front. Good for Montreal, though. They needed that. Get some confidence back. They've had a very good game here. Have really shut NDC Ontario down, so well deserved. Confusion in front of the goal. Ozard clearing as the NDC juniors start up a chant here over to the left. Ball collected by Medellin. Ball out wide, brought down by Garrod. Belanger through to McBell. Sorry, Al McBell. Gainer to Gainer. This is Brianna. Brianna with her head up. She's going to swing across in. Right-footed ball into the box. Headed away by number 15 in blue. That's Rose Proteau. Call's going to go against Gainer. Camden winning that battle. That was Chanel winning the ball back and playing it forward. Reese Kay's going to let Madison London clear that from danger. Camden turning. Still with it, playing it into the middle, and it'll be Colangelo. Colangelo with it, still getting it out on the wing for Showborough. Showborough looking for options in the middle. Still with it. Colangelo on it now, getting it out onto the wing for Maya Angus. Angus stood straight up and she'll throw it in over the top looking for Mellenhorst. Mellenhorst nodding it on to herself. She's going to run onto it onto the touchline, putting the ball into the middle. And that's cleared from danger by Garrod, I believe. It's going to be a free kick for NDC Ontario in a great position. Reese Case stepping up as though she's going to take it. I know Olivia Chisholm's an option as well. Either of these two are great options to put a ball on goal. Montreal making up a line with two of their shortest, maybe three of their shortest players. Giving up a lot of height, having Garrod and Chennai out there in the wall. El McBell's not the tallest player either. Shot in towards goal and it goes off the wall. Great work by 28 in blue to get on that, and we'll figure out who that is here for you. It's Medley. It's getting lively here, folks. It was pretty quiet during that earlier NDC Junior game, but the excitement cranked up as Montreal have taken the lead here. This is Hainish. Bianca Hainish with her head up, getting it out onto the wing. Garrod playing it across the pitch. This is Chennai. Chennai getting it out wide for El McBell. El McBell cutting back. She's got it on her right foot. Low hard shot in towards Madison London. And she'll extinguish that attack. London putting it down onto the turf and picking it up to Colangelo. Montreal making quick work of that counter attack and going back here to Kadeja Cisse. The Stocky came flying in on Cisse. Followed onto the wing now for Garrod. Followed onto the wing here for Garrod once more. Reese K into clear. Garrod with it once more. Ball up over the top, and that's going to go out for a Montreal throw in their own end. This is Chennai. Put it back into play in front of Melissa Biggs. She's going to have to figure out how she's going to get her team back into this match here with only moments left on the clock. Run. Run. So 7 minutes left in this one. Madison London lumping the ball up in Showborough's direction. She's going to get under the second attempt. Ball popped into the air by Maya Angus. Showborough collecting again. Showborough goes through to the defender and finally put out off the boot of number 20 in blue, Mia McLean-Mercier. Colangelo's going to get a foot to that before Camden. This is El McBell. She has looked very good here today. Fan favorite. Very crafty on the ball. Let's see what she can do with it in the corner here. Wins the throw. It's a good start. They've got to kill off a couple minutes. Long throw in towards the top of the box. Laid off. Shot in towards goal by Hanish, and London's going to deal with that. And she's going to get her team back into this match one way or another. Popping a ball over the top, and Showborough the nearest option. Ball played back for McLean Mercier. Tremblay played it out. Throw quickly taken, and Hanish is all over Mellenhorst. Chance here for Estaki if she can get to it first. Oh boy, here comes another chance for Montreal. Great recovery there by Maya Angus. She's got speed for days, so she's tough to beat. Cavalier little attempt to pass off the outside of the book by Showborough. Showborough to Mellenhorst. Mellenhorst turning. Mellenhorst outside of the boot for Showborough, and flying in to make the tackle there was Rose Proteau. Angus with her head up, looking at what her options are. Ball brought down by Elle McBell. Alonze getting it up for Camden. Offside, I think, was the call. Looks like that was the indication from the assistant referee. Reese Kay smacking the ball up towards Showborough, and NDC Ontario look like they're just out of ideas here. A lot of long balls over the top since they haven't been able to play it out of the back, but no answer for this high press from Montreal. Ball played out there by Proteau. Or McLean Mercier, rather, that. Stocky cutting back. Stocky laying it off for Angus. She's got Showborough to her left if she can get it to her. There she is. Quick little step over by Showborough. She's working her way down towards the touchline. Left-footed cross into the box. Chance coming here for Mellenhorst, and she puts it on goal. Good save there by Cisse. Fumbled it briefly, but was able to recover the rebound. Cisse with a big booming kick, and that's going to go off the roof, and it'll be a uncontested drop ball for Montreal, I believe. Is what we saw last time in this instance. So, pick it up and give it another go. Really testing the height of this building with those kicks. Kay with pressure coming from Camden. Madison London with it now, and a little bit of room in front of her. She pops it up over the top, but it's going to be brought down here by Mellenhorst. Mellenhorst getting it out onto the wing for Gaynor. Kayla Gaynor flying up that right side with her head up, looking for an option to get the ball off to. She's going to go down to the touchline, and Gaynor is going to run out of space and out for a goal kick. Time running out, sand slipping through the hourglass, and it looks like Montreal are going to come away with the victory here unless NDC are able to pull a rabbit out of their hat. Kay heading the ball back into enemy territory, and that ball's pushed out by Amy Medley. Mellenhorst turning, working her way down towards the corner, trying to cut in, and she's stood up by Hainish. That's Friends 1-0 your final for CF Montreal. And here we were worried about this being a blowout for NDC Ontario, and you can see how much it means to these girls who made it all the way out here from Quebec. I'm glad you guys made it out to listen to this one and watch on YouTube. It was a delight to bring you all the action. My name is Pierce Lang. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the week. You're going to have Nicholas Fiore on the mic tomorrow for the Montreal versus Whitecaps rematches. Thank you for watching. From everyone here at the National Development Center